Well, it kind of goes back to when I was a kid. My mom was a blues lover, and she played Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf and Jimmy Smith and every blues artist you can imagine all the time. It was sickening to me as a kid, you know. But here now, you know, this time in my life, I really started digging the blues in the last few years. I never really let it out of my system. It was always there.
All right.
But just in the last few years, blues has really started to come up in my, you know, in the inside.
All right.
And so now I'm back in doing it and started my own blues band and having the greatest time of my life.
Actually, my father he was really influenced. He plays blues too, you know, so I was really influenced by his playing since I was a child. So he's the one that introduced me to the B.B. King and Eric Clapton and all those guys. I was really little, I was probably 1 year old, and my dad was playing his guitar really loud, playing some blues, you know, and making the crying face. And it's like, what is happening with him? You know, why is he crying? But he was just feeling the blues, man.
I've been singing a very long time. The blues, however, I've been singing the last couple of years. Yeah.
All right.
Grew up on it, resisted it,
All right.
and just had to come back to it.
All right.
Yeah.
My first entree was an uncle who was a Korean War vet who loved Howlin' Wolf. And I used to go over to his apartment when I was very young and smoke Lucky Strikes and drink Jim Beam and listen to Howlin' Wolf and play gin rummy.
I grew up on the blues. I grew up around the blues on the west side of Chicago, Maxwell and Halstead, every Sunday of my life after church, and heard many of the great bluesmen playing outside in the Maxwell Street Market.
So you've been around, but what really hooked you about the music?
Being born, I was hooked into the music. I've been listening to blues all of my life.
As far as the blues goes, I was always around it. My father was a serious singer. My mother's real serious also, but my father, he was really a serious singer. And he always loved B.B. King. He always say, Jerry, he called me, my middle name is Lewis, don't tell nobody. He said, Jerry Lewis, get the lead guitar, play that blues. But I always listened to it, I always was around it. Then I got an opportunity to perform with some real great blues players.